Hey guys, welcome to Addicted2Needles, episode 4. I know. So how are you? I'm okay, living life. Just wait for the noise to stop. Oh, fuck my life. They're building a house next door, and this is what I have to deal with every day. Every day. I understand houses need to be built, but my lord, does he make some fucking noise. It's okay, we'll wait. I've got all fucking day. Today, I have a lot of stuff to share. I have a lot of yarn to share. I have gone a bit mad. I've gone a bit crazy, and I've fattened up my stash to the point of no return. I went to Bristol last week. I went to a gig, Pale Waves, whoop whoop. Had the time of my life, it was really good. And I was in the area. I thought I would stop by Alternate Universe in Bristol. Well, it's near Bristol. So I picked up some stuff from there. I've been all over the place. I will talk more as the episode progresses. But shall we just get on to the stuff? I think so. I have one finished object. One. Just the one. I finished my Sockhead hat. And yes, I did the 4 inches of ribbon. Can you believe it? Yes, I followed the pattern. I did the 4 inches of ribbon. I won't be doing it again. I don't know why I did it, because I'm not really a fan. Not really a fan, to be honest with you. It's not that slouchy, even though I followed the pattern. The pattern is the Sockhead hat. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. The yarn is my own hand-dyed yarn. Look at it. Now, I like it. I really like it. I do. I like it a lot. But the only thing is that it pulls like a motherfucker. It really does. And I tried so hard to stop the pulling. I split the skeins into 2. I was only pulling from the inside of the balls. I alternated my rows. And yet we have pulling. Now, I don't mind the pulling, but it's just pissing me off because I work so hard to stop the pulling. But yeah, it's my only finished object, and I like it a lot. I do. I haven't woven in my ends yet because I've lost my tapestry needle. This happens to me a lot, so I've ordered more. That was when you last saw it. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm hoping to make more, but without the 4 inches of ribbon, because ain't nobody got time for that. Next project, I have a haul. So I decided that I wanted to make some mittens because I've got all this fucking hand-dyed yarn and I don't know what to do with it. So I decided to make a mitten. A mitten. This is my own hand-dyed yarn. Yes. Yes. I really, really like it. I like the yarn. I'm not too fussed on the pattern. It is Welcome to the Hellmouth mitts. It is a free pattern on Ravelry. Buffy reference, of course. So I had to give it a go because, you know, who doesn't love Buffy? And I really like it. But now I have second mitt syndrome. I don't want to make the other one. I don't know what's wrong with me because it wasn't that hard. You know, you just make a hole for a thumb. There's no like thummy bits where you have to pick up stitches. It's just a yarn over, knit 2 together, SSK. You know, it's not fucking difficult. Yet I just don't want to make the other one. But I really like it. So I wanted to show you the difference because I redid this one. So this was the first one that I made. Now look at the difference in sizes. This was made on a 2.5 needle and this was made on a 2 needle. And I fudged this right up. If you can see, the yarn overs don't join there. Like this kind of goes up there and I got so frustrated with it because it was such a stupid fucking mistake. And then I posted it on Instagram and asked the peeps. I was like, what shall I do? And they were like, listen, just finish the mitt. And since I fucked up the mitt, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it properly. I'm going to finish it properly. So I restarted it on a 2-needle magic loop. And yeah, it's really nice. I love the yarn. And I do like the pattern, but it was just... Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me lately. I just feel like... I want to knit everything because I've got so much yarn and I want to knit everything, but I don't necessarily know what I want to knit. Does that make any sense to anybody? And I just feel so inundated with yarn and I've got so many patterns that I would like to try. So I was like, I'll just do a mitt. I'll just do a fucking mitt. It's fucking easy, you know. And I don't want to make the other one. I mean, I might. You never know. And also, I've discovered knitting on 2 needles, 2mm needles. Not my favourite thing to do. It takes fucking forever. And that pisses me off as well. So yes, I have a hoe and a hat as my finished objects. With my own hand-dyed yarn. Oh, you know, it's so nice to see them knitted up into things. So they're not wasted, you know, and they're not just sitting on the shelf. Love it. Shall we get on to works in progress? I think we should. Before we get to the yarn, because that's going to take all fucking day. So I have a few new cast-ons. As I said, I want to knit everything, but yet knitting nothing. And I went to Hobbycraft. So I am not a fan of Hobbycraft at all. I feel like their prices are ridiculous for what it is. It's just acrylic. And I feel like I'm becoming a bit of a yarn snob because it's just so fucking expensive for what it is. And yeah, not a fan. So I went to Hobbycraft and I bought this. This cost me £7. 7 fucking quid. It is 80% acrylic, 20% wool. That's the tag. So I decided to make a cowl. A cowl. Now, I like how it's knitted up, but I realised I'm probably not going to have enough for a proper double swoop cowl. I'm not. I'm just not. So I stopped. I stopped and I haven't knitted on it. Provisional cast on. I'm going to practice my Kitchener because I hate Kitchener stitch. On socks, I fucking hate it, and I think it's because I'm not good at it. So if I had like that much to Kitchener, then I think I would be better at it, you know what I mean? Because usually with socks you've got like 10 stitches and nobody's got time for that. So yes, provisional cast on, doing it in the round. And yeah, like I said, I don't know. It was because I went to Hobbycraft and it was there. That's why I bought it, because it was there. No rhyme or reason. So I casted it on and it's probably just going to stay like this. I'm probably going to rip it out, to be honest with you. But yes, a half attempt at a cowl. And you'll see that I do this. I don't know why. Like I said, I want to knit everything, but yet knit nothing. Next cast on in my Halloween bag. Oh yes, 'tis the season to be scary. La 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 la. I'm making another mitten. I am. It's just a simple mitten. I made up the pattern, magic loop, 2.5 needles, and I made a mitt. Look at that. I have finished a mitt. This took me an evening, and look at the yarn. Oh, it looks so pretty. Look at the yarn. Oh, and it hasn't pooled that much. This is my own hand-dyed yarn. I know. And I fucking love it. So I've cast it on the second one. I've just finished the ribbon. Oh, look at that. Oh, it looks fucking sexy as fuck, motherfucker. Oh, excuse the dodgy nail. We know what's happening with that. But yes, look at that. So I cast it on the second one in the same day, but I feel like I'm going to be playing Yarn Chicken I have 27 grams of this. And I'm hoping I can get the other mitt out. I'm hoping. I'm fucking praying. Because it's really nice yarn. And I love it. For some strange reason, I'm not a purple girl. As we know. I fucking hate purple. But I really like the dark green in it. Like, I really like the dark green. The dark green is what does it for me. And I haven't washed out the yarn properly because I am lazy. So when I knit with it, I'm getting like a green line across there. These are green fingers, you know. Love it, look. And I'm hoping to get it done today. And then I'll have a pair of mitts. Love it all. My next whip. Now guys, you haven't seen this in a long time. It's in my watermelon bag. The watermelon. Yes, I have to say it like that. So, do you remember way back when I started a sweater? It's a KingCole Sweater pattern. And I started it and I was getting snowed under with the pearls because I didn't want to fucking make it. And look guys, wait, oh. I have sleeves. I have sleeves. Look. I have sleeves. Yes, I do. How amazing does that look? Purple again. It didn't look as purple in the ball. But yes, this was when you last saw it. So I am making progress. Now this sweater, it's a t-shirt, but they call it sweater. It's in panels, so you do the back first, then you do the front, and then you join them together. I have never done a panelled garment in my life, but I wanted to try it. This year is all about trying new things. I tried brioche, which I wanted to try and I haven't tried in ages. Well, never. So I wanted to try that. So I wanted to try this. And I love it. I do love it. I do really like it. And I think it's going to fit me because I didn't swatch for this sweater. I know. They say you swatch, it'll fit you better. But I didn't swatch. I didn't. And I don't care. No, fuck the rules. I do not care. But yeah. And now I've come to the sleeves. Like, I've finished the bust. I've come to the sleeves. And I'm like... yeah, let's just put it down for a while, you know? There's no need to finish it. There's no rush. There's no rush. There's no rhyme or reason to the reasons why I do things. Wool is a Stylecraft vintage look wool. Yes, I'm cheap. Only because I have quite big boobs and I have meat. And it's going to take 5 balls. It says in the pattern. I don't think so though. It's going to take 5 balls to finish this sweater. So can you imagine that in hand-dyed yarn? Like 5 skeins. That's like over £100. And I'm not ready to do that yet. I'm not as a dedicated knitter to do that yet. So I make my garments out of the cheap ass shit. And I don't care. So yeah, I'm really proud of that. Because I didn't think I was ever going to touch it again. So my final whip in my Halloween bag. As I said in all my episodes, my lovely human being is a sewer and I buy the fabric and he makes me bags. Like, how fucking cool is that? And because he's such a smart cookie, I have a pocket inside. Look at that. I know, right? I know. So I wanted to show you my sock blanket because, to be honest with you, all I've wanted to knit on all I've wanted to knit on is my sock blanket. That's it. I have not wanted to knit anything else really. And it's coming on leaps and bounds. Like, look at this motherfucker. Like, look at that. Look at that. Like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's fucking huge. It's a blanket now. You know, I could cuddle up in it. And like, you know, on the sofa. If I was like a midget. And yeah, it's getting big, guys. It's getting big. I want to do a 10 stitch blanket, right? But I can't. I can't do a 10 stitch blanket because I know what will happen. I will not want to knit on this. I will just knit on the 10 stitch blanket and I will forget about this, and I don't want to do that. I'm using 2.5 straight needles, and it's just all my sock blanks. Well, no, it's just all my minis and stuff like that, because I have an obsession with buying minis, as you will see in a moment. I love sock yarn. I fucking love it. I don't have much DK. It's all sock. Socks for days. Let's get on to a bit of stash fanning. And it's not a bit, it's quite a lot. So I have been dyeing my own yarn as well. So I'll show you them first. So, the first one, I'm trying to do a bee effect, right? And I think I said in my last episode, or the one before that, I tried to do the bee effect and I fucked right up. So I bought my yarn, I bought more dye. I tried different dye this time. I tried the Dyson dyes. I don't know, they were quite relatively cheap. So I tried that and I bought a grey because I was like, oh my lord, why? I am trying to record a podcast. I swear to fuck. Ugh. Hold that thought. I'm gonna wait for this shit to stop. So yes, I tried to get a bee effect, bought more yarn, bought more dyes, and this is what happened. Now I don't hate it. It's not as bright yellow as I wanted it to be, but I don't hate it. I actually really like it. So I'm hoping, I'm probably going to make another Sockhead hat out of this because I really like it. I didn't use black, I used grey because sometimes I don't add enough black so it's like a bluey colour, and I didn't want the blue and yellow to like coincide with each other, so I used grey and I really fucking like it. I think it looks fucking lush. I really do. My next game, yes, my next game. This was a fuck up, but a happy fuck up, you know, it's all about learning. So they keep telling me. Now this was meant to be a dark green and grey. It is not. I don't know what the fuck it is. You know, I don't hate it, you know, but it's not what it's supposed to be. So now I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. I do not know what to do with it, but I really like it. Let's get on to the major stuff. I have bought so much yarn. It is unreal, and I think this is why I feel so overwhelmed a little bit, because my stash has gone from like 2 to like fucking 5 million. So as I said, I went to Bristol to see a gig. Do you mind? Do you mind? As I said, I went to Bristol, went to watch a gig, and Alternate Universe is like literally 20 minutes away from Bristol, so I was like, oh yes. So we went, and what a lovely little shop. Oh, they were lovely people. Jamie was there. I think her name is Jamie. She is a lovely person. She made my boyfriend coffee, sat him down while I like perused the shop, and it was beautiful. It was such a lovely shop, such a warm welcome. If you haven't been there, I suggest you do, because it was brilliant. I spent an obscene amount of money because I was like, you know, I'm not going to come back. I live in South Wales. I'm not going to come back anytime soon, you know, so why not buy all the things? So I'm just going to show you the yarn. If you want to see what I bought, I put a picture on my Instagram, Addicted2Needles. I bought a lot, I did. So I bought this little scrummy dog. I bought this little scrummy mini pack. Yes, it is Art Equals Happy 100% recycled yarn. It is a sock base, obviously, and it's the colourway is Cursed Child. It was literally $4.99. $4.99, and you had 5 minis. I've used one in my sock blanket already. But yeah, how cool is that? How cool was that? I thought it was cool. And it's like, you know, eco-friendly. Eco-friendly. So I bought that. And then I bought another mini, which I love. The pinks and the blacks, very nice. This was £3.50 from the Dye Shack. Yes. 20 grams, 75% merino, 25% nylon. So yeah, some little mini for my sock blanket because I'm sock blanket mad. I bought more minis. Mini mad. This is also the Dye Shack, 75% merino, 25% nylon, 5 10-gram mini skeins, and it was £8.50. £8.50. Yes. I also bought a skein. I had to buy a skein, you know. Also the Dye Shack, 75% merino, 25% nylon. This was £15.50. Fucking bargain. Look at the blues. Oh, so nice. And the colourway is Hubble. Like the Hubble telescope. So I was like, oh my god, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. Because I'm space mad. So yeah, look. Next, buying shenanigans. I went to Debs wool shop in Clondallow. If you haven't been there, go. Deb is lovely. Oh, Chrissy is lovely. Everyone is lovely there. Well, she posted on Facebook that she was selling the Manos del Uruguay. It is a non-profit organisation which assembles women into cooperatives throughout the countryside of Uruguay. The aim of the organisation is to bring economic and social opportunities to rural women. And it is 100% merino superwash wool. And the colourway is steampunk. Now look at that. Oh, look at that. I have to. The price was £17.50 and it's 800 metres, 874 yards. And it is beautiful. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to make with it. Oh, this one. But yeah, look at it. Oh, isn't it lush? Oh, I love it. I love it. So I had to buy two, obviously. You know, obviously. Colourway is Oro Vigio. Vigio. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Oh, it's so nice. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with it. £17.50 as well. But look at it. Oh. It's so nice. Like, oh, look at the yellow. And like the black and oh. And it feels so nice. So I had to buy it. I have no control, guys. I have no control. I'm a terrible person. I have all the yarn. And I don't know what to do with it. I'm not complaining. I love it. I have talked about this lovely lady in my previous episodes, Pauline from Steampunk Sheepy Yarns. What a lovely lady. She is awesome. And she came out with, I've already used two, but she came out with mini minis. They are 6 gram skeins and they're perfect for like sock blankets and stuff like that. And this was a £5, including postage, on Etsy. A fucking £5. Shock. So I had to buy it. And she's a lovely lady. So Steampunk Sheepy Yarns. Steampunk Sheepy Yarns on the Instagrams. She is a fantastic lady and I love her. She is amazing. So she is doing Christmas colourways. And I bought a Halloween colourway from her. I bought the minis from her. And I couldn't resist. So I bought the vintage Christmas. But look at the little stitch markers. All the orders you make come with stitch markers. Merino, nylon, 75-25. 425 meters. This was £14.50 and I think it's like £1.60 delivery. I think it wasn't more than £16. And look, look. And she's such a lovely, like, I cannot sing my praises enough about Pauline. She is an amazing person. She's lovely. Like, follow her on Instagram. All the things that she makes are amazing, and she is a hand-dyed indie dyer, and her prices are, like, I think they're really good, and the service that you get as well is fantastic. Guys, that's all my shirt. That is all my shirt. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Like, I haven't bought this much yarn in so long, and I'm going to Nottingham Yarn Expo next month. So I'm on a yarn diet. I'm not allowed to buy any more yarn until Nottingham, because you start feeling guilty then, don't you? You know? You do. So yeah, that's all my stuff. That's all my stuff, guys. That is it. Please follow me on Ravelry and Instagram, Addicted2Needles. I update regularly. I post every day. I am a social media fiend. Yes, I am. Like and subscribe if you like. There's no pressure. I don't do this for the likes or the subscribers. I do it because I genuinely love yarn and stuff and fibre stuff, and I want to make some friends, and that's why I do this. Not because, you know, I'm making money or whatever. I just want to share what I got and stuffs. So yeah, I hope you've had a lovely day or weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.